Hi, I don't have any makeup on right now, and I feel a little weird. And I feel a little weird recording on my phone, because right now I am viewing it, like, center of, like, the center of the phone, but it looks like I'm staring off into the distance. My little camera is actually over here, which is so weird. And I feel awkward about it. But anyway, this morning when I was waking up, between the state of sleeping and waking up, I had a dream about me being in a relationship with Data from Star Trek: The Next Generation. I knew I wasn't a member of the crew, and not someone like Gyna, who works behind the counter at 10 forward, or not a bartender. I don't know, her character. I was just someone on the ship, and I was Data's girlfriend. And during it, was not attacked, because this was something, I don't know what happened, but it shifted to where I was, crap, what is it? It was like I was having hallucinations, but I was actually being attacked by, I guess, an alien, or something like that. And, somehow, like, cause, before this hallucination attacking on me was happening, Data had told me that he was, like, a big Sherlock fan, and he, I don't know, considered himself a detective, or something like that. So, after he told me that, I had the stuff happening. And at first they were saying, like, this is just a hallucination, it's not real. I don't remember if Data actually said anything, but other people were telling me this. And I was, like, seriously freaking out. And scared. And so, in one of the parts, I was, like, backing up and kind of ended up in a corner, kind of curled up in a ball, like, your butt on the ground, your knees bent, just hugging yourself, and I was bawling my eyes out, and then all of a sudden everything went black. And I have no idea what happened, because it kind of jumped to the point where, I was semi-conscious, like, still, like, very much in sleep, but had the knowledge of being slightly aware of stuff around me. And somehow I could feel someone hugging me, and I felt safe, and, like, I felt safe again. I didn't feel like I was being attacked by whatever was attacking me, and I felt somewhere around me, in the front of me, not on my chest or anything, but, like, in front of my arm, where my hand things are, when you're lying down on a bed or something like that. I felt someone else's hands and arms, so I kind of curled around them, and they kind of responded and holding me and stuff like that, and it felt very good. It was, like, more than just me knowing that, whatever. And even though my dream self didn't know who was hugging me, I myself, that was basically overviewing or watching this, like, kind of like a movie, knew it was Data that was cuddling me. Yeah. And then that went black, and it went to something else, and so I guess I knocked out again. And then the next part, I was waking up, and I was still kind of, I had turned, like, I think my back, like, he was cuddling my back. Ugh, see, I don't know how I'm doing this, because, like, first you're up here, and, yeah, this is kind of new to me. So, in the next part of the dream, I was in another kind of wake-sleep position. And in that, I turned around in my sleep and was kind of against his chest area. And so, well, actually, no, I was still like back to chest. But I was slowly waking up, and then I kind of curled back in and turned around and was like, thank you for rescuing me. My dream self didn't know Data actually rescued me from this, whatever it was. But it just sensed that, well, I just sensed that he was going to rescue me. Because he said he was a detective, and detectives usually figure stuff out and kind of rescue people. And it led into a big sexual scene, which I'm gonna get any more into, because that's just, it's a little hard to describe vocally. I probably will end up writing my own little fan fiction thingy, because, like, I do love Data, even though I'm not a big, huge Star Trek fan. Data is actually one of my favorite characters in all of Star Trek. Like, right now I'm watching Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager. I actually think Voyager, as a whole, is, like, my favorite series. I don't know why, but it is. Deep Space Nine is cool because you've got, like, you're introduced to, like, a whole whack load of different characters. Like, you've got a Ferengi, Changeling, humans, Bajorn, no, not Kardashians, and not Carpathians, but, like, yeah, I think Kardashians. Something like that. And so, like, I think that's pretty cool. And I like Dax is a cool character in that. So yeah. And then Next Generation. It's not my entire favorite because it seems too much like the original, and it's, like, really primitive to, excuse my hand, but I've got annoying hair in my light thing that I'm wearing to keep me warm. It just seems as primitive and not as sophisticated as, like, Voyager is. Like, Voyager, I think, is, like, like, a lot more futuristic or anything. Of anything. I'm never watching the original TV series. I have watched the 2 movies, like the new movies that have come out in the last, like, 3 years. Yeah. And I like those because they're, you know, you actually see all this, technology that we can produce now that would look like if it was in the future. I won't be watching, like I said, I won't be watching the original TV series, because that's just, like, I just think it is really, really primitive, and I don't like it. And I don't want to watch the Enterprise series, because I've never seen it. I've only seen, like, clips of it from when, like, when I put in the discs of, like, Voyager, Next Generation, Deep Space Nine. I only see it when I put those on. And it's nothing that I want to watch. But yeah, I don't know why I had a dream about Data when I'm actually watching season 4 of Deep Space Nine. And there's no Data in that, but I can't help but spoil something for other people, but Worf is actually in this season. I have no idea if he's gonna be for the rest of the series. It doesn't seem like it because I've seen clips from like later, like the later seasons of the series. So I'm not 100% sure. Okay, I'm sorry. I hit a back button on my phone. See, if I have an actual camera, and I do, but I need a new one, I actually have a place to hold it, and I'm not touching stuff. On this one, you've got, as I said, you got the camera on this side, and you've got the button, and like on either side of it, there's like a kind of like a loop, like this. There we go. And like the arrows at the top, so it's like a enter back button. And then down here is like something like a scroll thing. So I can't hold this side because the camera's on it. And then I got those two touch screen buttons, which is annoying. Yeah. As I said, I just wanted to say something like that, and since having that dream, I've now been looking up like kind of like drawings of Data for like anything to do with love and romance and stuff. I found a lot of him, a few of like him and Geordi, as you know, like yayoi or boy on boy stuff, which is not what I like. Not what I want to see of Data. And I see a lot of stuff that has pictures of him and his brother, like, you know, back to back kind of stuff. And then I found like 3 things of him and an OC person in a relationship kind of thing. So, like, and this was all on DeviantArt. So I might check Google out. It might have even worse results there, but it doesn't hurt. And then I was also looking for fan fictions to see how they have written love romance stuff. I gotta go. You're having dinner now. I'll continue this in another clip. Maybe the reason I was dreaming about Data was because, or is because I'm watching Deep Space Nine. I have no idea. But I know for the fact that it wasn't because of my dream, because while I was falling asleep, I was dreaming about Middle Earth. And this little thing I've been dreaming about with my OC character, Alessia, and her husband, Legolas. And currently they're in this war with the Easterlings. Another, just a bad human race. And they got separated. And she was captured and put in a prison with a bunch of other people that were captured. And then they escaped, and now they're kind of on the run, trying to find one of the bases, or their stronghold. And right now, she's also had an arrow through her calf, like the meaty part. As far as I remember, she doesn't have any broken bones in there. She just has to kind of stay off her. And so she's using her elements, because she's also a witch. And so she's using them. She had other people create a, kind of like a leaf carpet, kind of something like that, so that she can lay on, and then use the air elements to kind of float her like she's on a magic carpet. Because that totally happens in Middle Earth. I don't know, it's my dream. I get to do what I want. It's kind of a fan fiction thing going on.
So yeah. Yeah, I have no idea why I started dreaming about him. It's just kind of weird.